What's going on, guys? JSGC Football here, and we are here for another transfer update. Today we're going to be speaking about Cody Gakpo signing for Liverpool from PSV Eindhoven. We are going to be running a regular weekly series over on this channel discussing all the latest big Premier League moves throughout the January transfer window. So if you want to stay up to date with everything involving transfers, then do make sure you have subscribed to the channel. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy the content. Social media links and other channel links and everything, they are in the description. Do feel free to go and check them out. And most importantly, do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Cody Gakpo signing for Liverpool for £37 million. Is it a good signing or not from Liverpool? Let me know in the comments and why. So let's crack on with this video and let's have a look at Gakpo and what he potentially may bring to Liverpool and also to the Premier League. So he is a Dutch left winger, very tall, 190 centimetres, 6'3", 6'4". We're talking an absolute unit on the left wing. 23 years old, so decent age. Liverpool bringing him in just as he's probably entering into his prime within the next year or two as well, and grabbing him for £37 million. Let's not forget this is a player that impressed during the World Cup with the Netherlands before they exited at the quarter-final stage to Argentina on penalties after drawing 2-2 after being 2-0 behind, and a lot of the play was going around Gakpo. A lot of the talk before the game was about Gakpo as well. So Liverpool striking first in what I think is the first transfer, or major transfer anyway, of any player from the 2022 World Cup to any club in the Premier League and also any of the top European leagues and teams as well. So what is Gakpo going to bring to Liverpool? Well, cast your minds back to the summer. Sadio Mane played on the left wing, was sold by Liverpool to Bayern Munich. Since then, they never replaced him. They didn't sign any player in the summer transfer window, and they've looked short ever since. They did already have ready-made replacement Luis Diaz out wide, so they had Salah on one side, Luis Diaz on the other, and then brought in Darwin Núñez. They spent a lot of money bringing in Darwin Núñez to play up top and provide competition for Roberto Firmino. Let's not forget as well, they've also got Diogo Jota providing competition out wide as well, and they thought, you know, that's pretty decent. But as always, if you are a top Premier League club looking to compete on all fronts, as a Manchester City fan, I know this, you need two players to every position, and that is where Gakpo comes into flourishing here. They've got Diogo Jota, has had his injuries, but they've now got Gakpo as well as another option providing competition. We don't know how serious the Jota and Luis Diaz injuries are going to be and how they're going to respond when they return back to competitive action, and just how long-term them injuries are going to be. And because of that, Liverpool don't want to take the risk and decided to bring somebody else in. And 37 million quid in the grand scheme of things, for the amount of money Liverpool have got available and the amount of money that is actually in the Premier League, you can't really go wrong with signing a top international player for £37 million, and he's got a very impressive record in the Eredivisie so far this season. 14 games, 12 assists, 9 goals. That's 21 goals and assists in 14 games. He's having a very strong season for PSV Eindhoven. Also in the Europa League, 3 goals, 2 assists in 5 games as well. He's been going at a rate of a goal or assist per game for PSV Eindhoven so far this season. So we are talking here a seasoned professional, a player mature beyond his years, being brought in. Obviously, there's going to be a big gulf difference between that of the Eredivisie and that of the Premier League. He's going to have some adapting to do. There's been other players that have accomplished a lot in the Premier League coming from the Eredivisie, and then there have been other players that have completely flopped. So Gakpo, it will definitely go one way or the other. I'm not going to sit on the fence here and say, oh, he might be all right, he might be somewhere in between. I think Gakpo will either be incredibly successful at Liverpool or give it 2 seasons, won't be anywhere near as good, and he'll be sold, never to be heard of again. I think that's the direction that this potentially could go in, and all the statistics are all pointing towards Gakpo. If he listens to Jurgen Klopp, he adapts himself and works hard, will be a very good signing for Liverpool, and also definitely a player to look out for. So it'd be very interesting to see how he does. And as I said, a City fan here, looking at it from a neutral point of view, we're looking here at a very good player that's been nabbed for a very affordable price, that potentially could be the difference between Liverpool making Europa League football at the end of the season and making the Champions League. So Liverpool striking early. I suspect Liverpool might want to do maybe another bit of business before the transfer window is shut at the end of January as well. They're getting linked with central midfielders, 120 million euros. Enzo Fernandez, they're being linked with Jude Bellingham, 130 million pound. I suspect that Liverpool are going to space out a bit of their spending, and they're going to look to maybe add at least another player to their squad by the end of January, so it eases the congestion and the finances to be spent in the summer in bringing players in, because they're needing a good 4 or 5 players. This is one of 4 or 5 players really that's needed to re-energise the Liverpool team. So this is just one bit of business that I'm expecting to be a very busy transfer window for Liverpool, but I think it's a good signing. £37 million, one of the most upcoming talents that you saw at the World Cup as well. They've taken the risk in spending the money, they've brought him in, and as I said, I personally think £37 million is an affordable price. However, it does go to contradict that of what Liverpool fans do like to tell, certainly Manchester City fans, when we went out there and spent £100 million on Jack Grealish, £55 million on Erling Haaland, saying that Manchester City buy their way to success, whereas Liverpool use their net spend. That net spend talk over the next 12 months is going to go into the bin, because Liverpool are going to be spending a heck of a lot of money bringing players in, not promoting players. I'm not talking here upcoming talents. They're going to be buying seasoned professionals. They're going to be buying some of the best players here in the world that are highly sought after, and because of that, Liverpool are going to be spending money. And whilst they spent £37 million here in bringing a central midfielder in, I'm certain they're going to be spending over £100 million on that, and the rest in bringing other players in to try and refresh their squad. So certainly very interesting in terms of transfers at Liverpool that I'll be keeping my eyes and ears open for. Premier League rival to us, I keep an eye on what all the Premier League clubs around us are doing, and I still regard Liverpool as being a very good football team. Whilst Jurgen Klopp's in charge at Liverpool, they're always a danger in my opinion, so I will be keeping an eye on that, and Gakpo could just be one of several players that potentially in the next 12 to 24 months we need to be having a serious discussion about before we play Liverpool, about how to handle some of these players, and a player here that's 6'4" is going to need some marking for Manchester City to deal with, and he's good with his feet, he's good in the air, he's good with his passing, he's good with his finishing into the back of the net, he knows how to find players to get the assists as well. We're looking here at a very well-rounded player. It's all about if he adapts, and if he adapts, then Liverpool have got themselves a cracking player. If not, like I said, I'm not going to sit on the fence. If he doesn't adapt, I don't think he'll be a very good signing. Liverpool decided to take that risk. It's £37 million. It's a lot of money, but it's not the most amount of money that you're going to see spent. And in attacking players, if you go to another Premier League club, you're going to be picking up players that, in my opinion, potentially not going to be anywhere near as good, that you're going to be picking up for a good 50, 60 million pounds. I mean, look at City. We brought Jack Grealish in, cost us £100 million. Why? He plays in the Premier League, and that's it's nearly 3 times the amount of what Gakpo's cost Liverpool. Premier League premium, homegrown premium being put on there, and Liverpool looking to strike with other players. But you mark my words, Liverpool will spend big when it comes to central midfielders. So we'll see who that will be. That could be by the end of January. Definitely one to watch. But I think this is a good signing. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Cody Gakpo signing for Liverpool from PSV Eindhoven, £37 million. The 23-year-old Dutch winger signing for Liverpool. Do you think that's a good signing? Do let me know in the comments below. Don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. Subscribe, plenty more transfer videos to come throughout the January transfer window. plenty of vlogs too to look forward to. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description below, and also do go and check out my other partner channels too. Links to them in the description. And I'll see you all again real soon. So I've been JSGC Football. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.